life. Make it your...
This content is made possible.
The chip.
Turn the Wi-Fi off.
And talking to Jonathan and getting the sort of, it's almost like he's sending out a warning. The British are coming. The British are coming. It really is like, the dangers are only going to be exacerbated by AR and whatever new technology comes along and haptic feedback suits and all this chaos. All the new stuff that's going to be invented over the next 10 years, 20 years is only going to be more immersive.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, he just thinks that the social media companies have to be forced to at least not let kids on. Well, not like I mean, like, at the very least, it should be like cigarettes and booze, where they make a genuine attempt to keep people under the age of 16 or 18.
It's interesting because there are some things that for those kids are. But this is what's really fascinating. The way China is handling it is so different than America. China's version of TikTok celebrates academic achievements, athletic achievements. It's all science projects, all these different fascinating things, and they lock it out at 10 p.m. At 10 p.m., no one's on it. Those kids are not allowed to get on it because they're trying to encourage achievement. They're trying to encourage, like China has a program to try to make men more manly, like this open program where they're trying to make men more masculine. They're doing all these things with like this idea of engineering a society of more accomplished.
I've never felt so close to the possibility of disclosure. The Nephilim, the
more successful people. Whereas, what are we doing on TikTok? Kids are fucking dancing and they're
Kardashian memes.
They're screaming about veganism and how blue their hair is, and it's wild.
Yeah. I wonder.
The difference is interesting because I don't think we should engineer the way our society interacts with each other. But if you look at the way China's doing it, like they're doing it clearly with this idea that they want to stimulate young minds and they want to promote this idea that doing things that you are, like you're going to become more accomplished, you're going to become more athletic. These are what they're trying to encourage.
I mean, I'm a little bit reticent about holding anything up that the Chinese Communist Party does as being a great idea. And if we're worried about things like the New York Post article about Joe Biden's son's laptop being suppressed by Twitter, just wait till you go, and all of the people who are being suppressed on conventional social media outlets, like just wait till you get a load of what a bureaucracy would do if they had control over what the algorithms show you.
No denying that. No one would ever argue that with a fucking clear conscience.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you do? Like, I mean, the other thing that Haidt says is maybe you try to force them to make the algorithms, like, not constantly addictive. So, I mean, I think what people don't necessarily always think about when you're using these platforms is that they're not blank open spaces into which your friends and the people you're following are commenting, and then it's just kind of, filtering down in a neutral way. It's obviously being rejigged at the back end to maximize the time that you're spending on the site. All the algorithm wants to do is to keep you there for 1 second longer, so that they can maximize the time that you're spending on the platform. John Haidt's like, could you change that algorithm so that it's like, you know, more fulfilling stuff instead of more addictive stuff? And I'm like, I don't know how you would legislate that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would make them do that.
That's what China's doing. I think essentially the only way to do it is to have no algorithms. Just allow people to search what they enjoy and find it on their own. The suggested side of YouTube, that's what gets you.
Yes.
And it seems like they've stopped auto-playing new shows.
Really?
Is that real, Jimmy? Like, when I watch YouTube, it doesn't necessarily always do that anymore. Like, sometimes it just shows me a new video, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the video just stops.
Okay.
Just because they maybe just change the default setting to off, and maybe you have to turn it back on or something. Could be something like that.
Well, that's probably good, but if there was no algorithm whatsoever, you know, the argument would be that, well, there's probably a lot of things that you would be introduced to that you would enjoy that you're going to miss if there's no algorithm at all.
Yeah, sure. And that would be fine. I mean, isn't that the way that I wander through life normally? Like, there's all kinds of stuff that's out there that I miss because it's not being constantly shoved into my face. Like, I don't necessarily need the most addictive food at all times. I can also just sometimes have stuff.
Right, but the business model for them, well, they're concerned with the most engagement. And the best way to get the most engagement is find out what Josh Zepps likes, and then show it to him over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, as you say, once AR and like whenever you talk about like haptic feedback suits and stuff like that, my mind just goes to like once porn gets mastered in that world, there's going to be a large percentage of the population that's just in the basement for long periods of time.
Reject the inheritance of past generations, and we will commit social and cultural suicide. A nation has to have civic education. They have to know what the Constitution is. They have to know what the First Amendment is. They have to have some idea who the people were that died at Shiloh. What Okinawa was about. Who Andrew Jackson was. Who Lincoln was. Who Harriet Tubman was. If you don't have models of your past, you're going to forget it. We are living in a country that has no reason.
January the 6th, was it an act of terror, an insurrection, or were they brave patriots pursuing justice in a corrupt system? Or are both parties using this event to create more power and close down personal freedoms? Let's discuss it. Hello there, you 4.7 million wonders. Continue on the path, be brave, stay awake. Don't let them divide you, don't let them diminish you. Let's stay present, let's stay free. Let's look at this story. Now, some people watching this will think that January the 6th was an example of people getting together to stand up for their rights. Other people watching this will say it's the worst insurrection that ever happened. Let's have a look at some of the reporting around this subject and see if we can get some kind of transparency, some kind of clarity around this matter. The Capitol riot has frequently been compared to the 9/11 World Trade Center attacks by media commentators and government officials, and even former President George W. Bush. On the one hand, the comparison is absurd. While nearly 3,000 people were killed by terrorists 21 years ago, only 5 died in last year's Capitol siege. 4 of them, the rioters themselves, the attackers in the analogy, and 1 officer who died of a stroke after the event. However, the 2 events do have some stark parallels. Each was an avoidable security failure, received a mountain of fear-inducing media coverage, and has since been used to justify further centralisation of repressive government powers. That's what's interesting to me. As you know, when it comes to political tribalism, the tribe I belong to is the tribe of personal and collective freedom, beyond divisionism, that we have more in common with one another than we'll ever have with the elites that govern us, and we have to find ways of coming together and overcoming our prejudices and biases to create new spaces, new systems, new communication. The response to the events of January 6 has been marked by a crackdown on dissent, a dramatic increase in anti-protest bills around the country, including at least 88 that have been introduced since the Capitol riot. A massive build-up of the Capitol Police into the national force to target terrorism, as well as the rollout by the Biden administration of a sweeping domestic counter-terror strategy. The vilification of people that have a different political perspective from you might seem enjoyable when you agree with it, but if it is used in order to bring about legislation that further empowers people in positions of authority, they will use that power however they see fit, and eventually it will not be to your convenience, because in the end, you know, don't you, that the government operates in order to service the interests of powerful corporations supported by the media. So there might be a bit where you get the rush of, yeah, I don't like those people either, I think they're idiots. You know, whether you're a person that's in the BLM camp or in wherever you stand on some justice issues, or whether you're a Trump supporter, it doesn't actually really matter. There's a centralised authority. It doesn't care about your stuff. Your stuff's irrelevant to them. They don't care about your flag. They operate at a level of global power that is beyond the reach of such trivial, petty alliances. While establishment Democrats and commentators called for the many non-violent January 6 participants to be harshly prosecuted, even charged with felony murder, some judges and prosecutors opted for leniency, acknowledging that the actions of many of the individual rioters often boiled down to trespassing, as Politico reported. Even FBI Director Christopher Wray noted that peaceful protesters and those who got swept up for committing low-level trespassing were the vast majority of the participants. Of course, you see similar reporting around BLM. Some people say, hold on a minute, look, all these shops are getting burned down. Other people saying largely peaceful protesters. So, of course, what you have to have is a lens and rubric that does not alter dependent on the issue you're discussing. Obviously, we have a lot of strong feelings about the nature of the protest and the substantive message behind it, but the act of going to protest at the Capitol building, people demanding to get into the Capitol building, I think it's something that people on the left should be able to relate to and identify with, says James Clark, a civil rights lawyer based in Austin, Texas. Especially after the George Floyd uprising, we should be extremely concerned about any expansion or legitimisation of the federal government in cracking down and going after protest activity. In a way, wouldn't it be beautiful if the people from the Capitol January 6 insurrection or disturbance or whatever you want to call it, and the people that are involved in the BLM movement could go, so, right, one thing we're totally agreed with is that the machinery of power is not working in the interest of people. Now, instead of focusing on our differences, like our focus is around these aspects of identity, and your focus is on this aspect of economics, why don't we agree that what we want is a different system and come together and forget about this triviality, because even though there are aspects of it super, super important, it's not as important as the entrenched, movable, corrupt systems of power that love it that we're spending all our time quarrelling and quibbling over this, and in fact use it to introduce further legislation to prevent our feelings ever being represented at a democratic level. So let's do the work to get there. The days and weeks and months after January 6 should have prompted some difficult questions. What created the profound mistrust of political institutions that undergirded it? What was the role of corporate power in what happened, and how could it be curbed? Instead, a prosecutorial push, combined with relentless and often error-laden media coverage of the event, fed into an accelerating narrative about growing disorder and lawlessness that Republicans seized on to advance an authoritarian agenda against the left. Alluding to Capitol riot authorities in Florida, prosecuted anarchist and Black Lives Matter protester Daniel Baker purely over speech
motherfucking Friday,
sentencing him to 3 years in prison. So this dude that's on the other side, in inverted commas, of the political spectrum was prosecuted using legislation that was there to condemn people that he rather no doubt would think, well, I hate those dudes, but really,
Friday.
It's like sport, really. You think that, I hate that football team, because people that bought football teams, but they're wearing a blue top. And that's what politics is to them. It's a game. And I draw your attention to the fact that Republican and Democrat Congress members in roughly equal portions are profiting from insider stock trading information and will only support bills coming in that have loopholes so they can continue doing it. They've obviously got more in common with one another, working in the same building, going to the same school, being lobbied by the same company than they do with you and your current adherence to ideology.
I'll go back to work till Tuesday.
Whatever social movement.
And then after Tuesday, it's just back to normal schedule.
Governor Ron DeSantis invoked the Capitol riot to reintroduce and pass into law a repressive anti-protest bill that had previously failed. In a video promoting the bill, his party placed footage of the Capitol bridge side by side with that of George Floyd protesters, making the case that out-of-control protesters needed to be subdued. The issue is that what you might see with George Floyd and the Capitol riots as distinct issues, that Republican lawmaker put them side by side and used them to pursue his own agenda of creating and generating and instantiating more anti-protest law. It's no different to them. 88 such anti-protest bills have been introduced around the country since the Capitol riot, according to the International Centre for Not-for-Profit Law. That has to exist, the not-for-profit law. That should be all law. This law, though, isn't even for profit. Oh, thanks. 33 of those bills were introduced in January 2021 alone, several, such as Florida's bill, coming within days immediately after January 6, and another 32 introduced in February. 11 of these post-January 6 laws have so far been enacted, giving authorities wide latitude to prohibit or punish protesters. So, whatever you think about that event, whether you think, oh, I hated those guys, those hicks, or I love those guys, those freedom fighters, the consequences of it are anti-protest legislation. So if you think there might ever be something you don't agree with happening as a result of a government, their relationship with the media and big business, then you should be concerned. And if there are other people
saying?
that
The
are
Indian holiday. I'm at work, but I ain't at work, man.
alliances, not differences with those. Republicans have often pointed to the protests of the summer of
Oh, can you email that to me? You can't? Oh, we'll have to meet next week.
Connecticut, Georgia, Indiana, and Oklahoma, as well as Florida, have all cited January.
I apologize, I won't be able to meet with you today.
More broadly, the themes officials have drawn on to sell these bills, widespread property damage, violence, disrespect and danger towards police officers, have echoed the themes of media coverage that prevailed in the weeks and months after the Capitol riot.
Right,
The only way I can understand this is in terms of sport. Like, you know, watch a team against my team do a foul. Oh, you animals! My team doesn't have, oh, well done though, it was good, you're playing, it's a game that we're trying to win. We can't afford to have the kind of tribal dumbness the sport allows us in politics. Because they don't have integrity, we have to have integrity. Because they don't have authenticity, we have to have authenticity. Because they lack transparency, we need it in high doses. Otherwise, the landscape is governed by edicts that benefit them. Plainly, evidently, used to create legislation that enhances their power. The event's clearest legacy is the expansion of the Capitol Police into a national anti-terrorism force that operates largely free of public accountability. That's what the world needs in the wake of recent events. A force that does not have to operate under public accountability. Democrat Representative Benny Thompson, chairman of the House Select Committee investigating January 6th, has said the committee will recommend new intelligence gathering legislation. Wow. More opportunities for the government to spy on ordinary people, legitimised by the accusation of terrorism. Just as many rank-and-file Democrats are becoming increasingly supportive of government surveillance and institutions like the CIA and FBI. Another example, remember, like, you know,
Nobody
CIA,
don't trust the
FBI,
fucking CIA.
I like it. I like the FBI, they're good, they're necessary, they're certain to America. The Biden administration has also increased information sharing between different authorities and released a domestic counter-terror strategy that would target what it calls domestic violent extremists who are motivated by a range of ideologies. This think environmentalists. Oh, boo, I mean hooray! Anti-capitalists, boo, I mean hooray! And animal rights activists, among others. Such language mirrors the rhetoric used by law enforcement officials and members of Congress in counter-terrorism hearings after the event, who paired January 6th with George Floyd protesters, or anarchist violent extremists, as proof of a rising terrorist threat, stressing that extremists who committed crimes across the political spectrum need to be targeted while advocating a new domestic terrorism law. According to data from the Transactional Records Access Clearinghouse, as of February 2021, domestic terrorism cases were on track to beat the record 183 cases recording in 2020, with 54 filed in Washington DC after January the 6th. In September 2021, FBI Director White testified that the Bureau's domestic terrorism caseload had more than doubled since 2020, as have the number of personnel working in the area. So essentially, more power, more authority, more laws, more cases, more benefit to the powerful. So this is a clear demonstration that any differences that we feel we might have with those people have to be put aside in order to create systems that are broadly more fair. You'll notice over the course of this report that we're saying the word Democrat and the word Republican in roughly equal measure. Almost
that shit don't matter no more,
the same basic thing, with the same basic intention, and to get caught up on the trivial differences would be akin to caring.
My top two stocks right now, motherfucking
recent history shows what such repression could
Lucid Automotive
in the wake of the 9/11
and Advanced Micro Devices, yo.
Use the expansive new anti-terrorism power.
I got an Etsy notification, but I bet it's not a sale. It's a notification that somebody else got some shit on sale.
Immigrants and Muslims. The breach of the Capitol was in large part because law enforcement was asleep at the wheel, if not willingly negligent, not for lack of repressive government powers. Enacting such laws won't solve the underlying structural issues that helped lead to the Capitol riot happening, or the economic dislocation that clearly fed into its participants' delusions. In a sense, the solutions that are sought are always the repression of the symptoms of dissatisfaction rather than the problem itself. Creating, generating more power, more legislation,
I'm down
more
today,
ability
though.
to repress ordinary people, more ability to control protest will not solve the problems that America is experiencing. It will just mean that we can stamp out the fires that people are starting because of their dissatisfaction, no matter what political ideology they believe they are doing in support.
Actually, all my stocks
You
doing
never
bad
use
today.
words carelessly. Ted Cruz is a pretty fascinating character with regard to this issue because on a
Even Lucid Motors, man.
Footage of him like standing up in front of the crowd saying,
That'd be
"Let's
alright.
go get them."
It's the
And
first
now,
quarter.
Tucker
They'll
Carlson
bounce
is
back.
getting one of the tolls, recalling those people-
Still trying to hold that AMC down bad, yo.
Congress, you're not one of them. You're smarter than I am.
Good skills from Tucker.
I'm buying up the dip.
Nicely there with a
That shit get low enough, like fuck it, I'm just
Called this a terror
invest
attack,
more.
When by no definition
Yo,
was it
pinch
a
and hold,
it's a
nigga.
lie.
Pinch and hold.
You told that lie on purpose, and I'm
Just
wondering
invest
why
more,
you
you
did.
know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't want this shit. I gobble all of it up.
Well, Tucker, Jesus, don't kill me.
When you aired your episode last night, I sent you a text shortly thereafter.
I sent you a text.
That's why I started investing in Lucid Motors, because their shares are low anyway.
And said, listen, I'd like to go on because
And I had like,
the way I phrased things yesterday.
you know, the highest I ever had was like
and it was frankly dumb.
$500 gain.
Whoa, I don't buy that.
On like,
In the middle
I only
of
had
the
a couple
holiday.
shares,
I
yo.
don't like that apology. Where's the power in this situation? With Tucker, huh? Look, I've known you long
Off of
time
like a
since
couple
before
shares,
you
I had a
said
$500
Supreme
gain.
Court contender. You
That shit
take words
in the
as
negative
seriously
now,
as
yo.
ever
I'm
served
down like
yourself.
$11.
And every you repeated that
From
phrase.
being
I
up
do not
like
believe that you
$500 to
used
being
that
down
phrase.
$11.
No, Ted Cruz had to text and ask to come.
Now, hoping
to
Lucy
be
can pull back
It's
that
so
AMC
tough.
stock.
As a result of my sloppy phrasing, it's caused a lot of people
8K.
to misunderstand.
I don't even got that much in the stocks right now.
Firstly, I love you, and I'm sorry. Secondly, is this good enough?
I need to put more money in that shit.
Limited number of people who engaged in violent.
Only got like $2,000 in stocks.
I think you and I both agree that if you assault a police
And you
officer,
down 8,000.
you should go to
That's
jail.
crazy.
A lot
I
of
can't even be
people
down
who
8,000.
Wait a second, even wait, hold on. What you just said doesn't make sense. So if somebody assaults a cop, he should be charged and go to jail. I couldn't agree more. We have said that for years. But that person
between
is
my
not
stocks.
a terrorist. How many
In
people
my
have been charged with
my
terrorism
cryptocurrency,
on January 6th? Like, why'd you use that word?
I just said
that shit only like a couple bucks, yo, a couple grand, yo.
Or terrorist.
I'm actually nervous. I'm still trying to learn this shit though.
Already is. So why'd you do it?
So Tucker, let me answer you directly. The reason I use that word for a decade, I have referred to people who violently assault police officers.
It's just my special word. My special word for someone who violently assaults a police officer is terrorist. And another thing, I like to call my Winky little tiger boy. Now, if you heard me say that, maybe you'll think I was strange. But that's just me. My special words I use. Ted Cruz, interesting, because when it was convenient to get people all riled up to facilitate and encourage the protest or insurrection, or however you see it, that took place on January the 6th, he done that. Now it's convenient to call them terrorism in order to facilitate more legislation being brought in that can repress protest. He'll call them that. So next week there might be a new word that they call them.
I've done so over and over and over again. If you look at all the assaults we've seen across the country, I've called that terrorism over and over again.
Wait. I saw that Tucker Carlson Stu. No, it's like you're sort of rubbing something off of a whiteboard. But no, that's not good, Ted Cruz.
Yeah, I definitely got to invest more now.
I guess I just don't believe you.
This interview right after the end is Ted Cruz polishing, at very least, Tucker Carlson's shoes, and possibly his reproductive organ. That's where the power lies in this situation.
At 40 years old, I'm just now investing in the stock market and using a credit card. Yeah, ain't never used no credit card, man. But now I see the benefit in spending somebody else's money and then just paying that off, and then having money in the goddamn market where you can get dividends and you know, real high returns on your initial investment. Whereas if you just let your money sit in the bank, man, you getting like 0.01% interest every year. Man, you ain't making no money. Your money just sitting in the bank. But if you smart and you set your money in the stock market, there's always the potential to earn a gain. I wish I would have been investing in stocks when I was a kid instead of buying like quarter pounds of weed and half pounds of weed and shit. Buying ounces of dope. I could have put that ounce money towards some stocks. I could have had me some Walmart stock or some Apple stock back in the day. Not long-term holds. And that's what I've been trying to do, like have 2 and 3 year folders. But then I started looking at the biggest daily traders as well. Like say, if you can grab some of them fucking swing stocks that be back and forth every other day. Teaching the dangers first though. But yeah, just imagine all that money we blew as kids, yo, on dumb shit. If we would have just invested that shit in the market back then, yo. And I still feel like I waste a lot of fucking money, yo, honestly. On a daily basis, like, I could invest way more than I do. Cause I ain't trying to be working in 15 years, yo. When I'm 55, I don't need to be going to work, yo. I don't need to be going to work 15 years from now. Whatever I got to do in the next 15 years, I gotta make this shit pop. So I know I have me some kind of retirement nest egg and some kind of residual income that just generates itself. I gotta get that property down in South Carolina popping. That just residual income, like that shit just comes every month, constant, as long as I got a tenant. About to do this merchandise shit. Make some motherfucking t-shirts and stickers probably. Damn. Cause these motherfuckers gonna get theirs. No matter which way you look at it, they gonna get their shit off top. So you might as well try to get your little piece too. Cause they not playing. Amazon and them boys, shit, they want the money.
Clubs, alcohol, clothes.
I swear, yo.
Well, I can say there's one thing about us. When we go out, 9 times out of 10 we order water. And if we do drink, we don't just drink.
I have a drink if I go out.
And I very rarely have a drink. The last 2 times we went out, I didn't have a drink. So, that drinking out shit adds up. That's for sure. Trap, no. I was with those comic folk boys. Things happened different back in those days. Yeah. Ah. You gonna be mad if I repost that? That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, shit was definitely different back then, bro. But we were still some pretty smart motherfuckers, man. We just weren't financially literate. That's all. Like, motherfuckers smart and had good ideas and had good work ethic and everything. And good creativity. Like, all that shit. Everything was there. Like, nobody just never taught us about money. How to manage money and how to generate more money off the money you got. Like, we just blowing a lot of money. That's what young niggas do, man. We blow a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. All you can do is learn from it. That's crazy, Puff. We were just talking about keyboards, too. My mom got me some headphones, and I thought she got me a keyboard. I was pressed. But yeah, that's still an investment. It's still something you could use. It's vintage. It's equipment. But liquor, clothes, shoes, definitely. It's like you need it, but you don't need it.
Sitting in my closet.
LOL. I already know what that be. Facts. Computer gear. Totally a good investment. Same thing with the keyboards and drum machines and all that shit. I gotta take her for a walk today. That's nice enough.
Alright, I'm gonna start painting in a second.
Well, I think we're gonna go downstairs to the. My laptop just was about to die, so I'm going in there so I can charge it and be on it.
I know that's right. There was somebody else with the vending machines. He got the snap machines. Yo, I gotta find a way just to automatically get money every month other than my job, yo. Like guaranteed every month money. What you getting into this weekend, Puff? I already got a lot of shit done this week, so really, I don't have anything planned for the weekend. Sit here and try to finish some of these paintings. I don't know, man. I think I might photograph myself for this next piece of the Reader series. I'd ask a couple people. Then I get people over here like, I don't know, that shit don't never happen. But I don't care. I'll just take some pictures because honestly I need to start another canvas soon. I'm getting to the point where I don't have a lot of shit to work on again.
Alright, come on, dude. Go.
I heard that. Alright. Yeah. Guess I ain't doing shit this weekend. Damn, I might have to go grab one more snack. Oh yeah. Some scotch. That's something I don't really drink a lot. Honestly, I wouldn't know I wouldn't even know a good brand of scotch. And I don't drink a lot of browns, really. Now Yukon Jack, I'll drink that, and that's whiskey. I drink Captain Morgan's, and that's rum. Them like the only two brown liquors I buy, really. Like I don't even buy Henny or no shit like that. But I wouldn't even know like a Scotch. Yeah, I can't even name a Scotch liquor. What kind of Scotch were you drinking? Like, the Scotch is like light brown, right? Like Scotch has like a golden color to it. I know the brandies be dark. Whiskeys are kind of dark. But the Scotches and the rums, they don't be as dark. Now you got me thinking of I've heard of that. Dewar's. Okay. Scotch. All right. Might have to try that one day. Ditch. You water the Scotch down and then you put it on ice, or you just like you chase it with ice with water. I chase almost all my liquors with water, even after I have some wine. Gotta have some water. Mrs. probably won't like it. Yeah, she don't like a lot of stuff. She really don't. Dwarfs. Alright. Get a little bit of painting done.
Grammarly Business offers AI-powered writing assistance for your enterprise needs. Thousands of teams trust Grammarly Business to help them improve productivity.
All right, so a couple of years ago, to be specific, April 19th of 2018, I put up the first video of the game back when it was on PS4 only, and it popped up. I mean, it did amazing. I mean, almost 250,000 likes, 10 million views, ton comments, really nice feedback all around. And surprisingly, my voice didn't sound that bad. I can't listen to my own stuff. Like I just can't do it. If I hear a video of mine when I'm just, hey, I want to see how this did, and I put it in there, my voice for the first second. Please do that. I can't do it. So this is one of those things where Sony gave me this early shout out to them. God of War on PC. Wanted to check it out, do like a long part one. I don't plan on replaying the full game again. I know we're going to get Ragnarok. Hopefully this year. I don't even know. I haven't heard anything. I would not be surprised. My guess for that game would probably be early next year. I don't feel like God of War's a fall game. But then again, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But you gotta check it out. Any likes you drop it, it's greatly appreciated. What I was gonna do is just kind of play the first bit of the game. Since it's on PC finally, I'm playing, I'll show you guys right now what I'm currently using. 3090. For some reason when I record, Borderless is actually fun. I turned off VSync, FPS limit. I turned off motion blur, film grain, all the good stuff. Graphics, put everything on ultra. So 1440p, to see how it looks. It looks very, very smooth. And I'm gonna use mouse and keyboard for this video. Just kind of have like a fresh experience. So I may struggle with the combat a little bit, but we'll find out. Anyways, I'll say this right now. If this video gets, I don't know, if we get like 20,000 likes, I'll probably do more of it. But ultimately, I've already played this game. I have like, I want to say like over 50 videos of this game already. But I just want to experience it again. All right, love you all. Thanks for all love and support. Let's get it, guys. Brand new game. Give me a story. Give me a balanced experience. I think that's what I'll probably do. Give me a challenge. And the last thing I want to do is go any of these right here because mouse and keyboard, I'm still kind of learning with certain games. Games like this, I would prefer a controller. I'm kind of forcing myself. All right, here we go. I'm going to keep the music on, too. I think I did like a PS5 version of this, like I did like a FPS bump.
Found some.
Get in the boat, boy.
I still never finished God of War either.
Alright, here we go. WSD, let's go. Hey, the movement feels pretty good in this game. I was worried about mouse and keyboard, to be honest with you.
That is enough.
Hey, let's go.
Father?
What?
Something changed. The forest feels different.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Yes, sir.
So far, the frame rate and everything feels really. I was worried about the ultra settings, but I got 3090, so I mean, I assume, I don't know if it's CPU based or GPU based, but got a 5950X Ryzen, whatever it's called. I installed that myself and was fumbling around with thermal compound, thought I broke something. That was a fun 24 hours. I was keeping the soundtrack in, by the way, to just have the overall feel of it. I don't think any of it's copyrighted, but I could be wrong. It's scary out here on YouTube now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm over here looking over my shoulder.
That was the last.
There do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey. Wait, Mom, before you check out, do you have Honey installed?
What's Honey?
Oh, no. It's a free browser.
Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there they call to me. She's ready.
Find your way home. You are free.
This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours. Start to hunt.
She knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay, this way. Father, why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
I got to it how to eat ass by a Philly girl. If you had to explain what ass tastes like, what would you say? Huh? Let's say it again. What ass tastes like? Unseasoned lamb chops. I was.
Not you.
Depends what type of ass it is. Tell me the freakiest shit you ever do with a bitch.
What is
That I know.
I access
Spinning
camera
up?
settings?
Yeah, definitely. You spinning it,
Oh,
butt,
okay. Just it's the settings essentially for speed and things. I think it's fine.
You
It
fucking
feels pretty
toes too?
good
You
on
like bitches
default.
toes? Yeah, I like
So we
pretty
got
shit.
it.
And if it's pretty, it make me feel better. You got a foot job? No. You waiting on? I don't like it like that. I just like pretty toes. I like white
I have
toes.
two. I guess you have two at the beginning.
I like white toes. White toes is elite. How many of these
It's so
celebrity
socket.
bitches you done fuck, bro? None.
I don't have any.
Would you say that you're a professional
Okay.
ass eater?
Well, you guys can see achievement.
I need more work. I ain't doing a lot of time. How far? The freaky shit I ever did. I did a
They
threesome
both have the exact same.
with a pregnant bitch.
This
It was
has
real
a
freaky.
slot,
It was crazy.
so,
I heard
like,
pregnant
whatever.
pussy get crazy
I
wet
think I
too.
have a double
And it was
note.
acting
One.
crazy.
Let's see. I'm tempted to. Let's see what we got here. Luck of Ages, Memento from Curtis' deceased wife. Okay. Oh, that's already. I'll just equip the full set here. And then. Is there anything else here? So the shield's different. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is like. This wasn't in the original game. I didn't think you had this many choices. That right there, the Exile's Guardian was nice. I'm gonna keep that one. Let's see. I can't select him yet, even though it has the icon, so I'll just have to wait. Alright, we're good. So, I've done a lot of PC ports, like Death Stranding, Days Gone. A lot of them are pretty good. This one feels like... feels like the best so far, you know? Hey, let's go. By the way, it's been a while. I did do a video recently.
There. They're too round. Could be one day.
Good.
Give me that stuff, baby. Hack silver, let's go. I'm tempted to put the whole thing. I'll be very surprised if this video pops off, but you never know. If it does, best believe I'm going in.
Oh! Now what?
We're gonna jump. That's what we're gonna do.
This way, boy.
Oh. Wait, teardrop. They're fresh. This way.
Alright, buddy. Alright, let's get it. I changed the controls a little bit, by the way.
Found it!
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
I thought it was the same PC, I guess, the keybind settings for each game. Like, just, I don't know, F for X instead of E. This one is like the heavy attack. I had to change it because I didn't like mouse 2 as like anything other than aiming, you know? I'd rather do that.
You broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
How do I call it back?
Oh.
Oh, recall. Hey, there we go. I guess R for recall makes sense, right?
There it is.
Hold. What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you it's fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
I don't know if it's because. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
No! You are not ready. Stand back.
Alright, heavy attack I put is 5. Little side punch right there. I want the aim to kind of be on. Easy clap. Yo, I gotta admit, I don't know if it's because of the PC or what, but oh, Q is blocked. Let's try it out really quick. Well, let's kill these guys. Q being blocked is a little weird. I love that. Easy. That was a lot of fun.
Stronger. They've never come this close to our root before.
Keep moving.
Let me just throw this a few times, get kind of used to the recall back. Alright, that was pretty good. Some health right here. There we go. Let me look around a little bit. It's been a while. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember if I kept the original soundtrack on when I played it initially.
Should we be there?
Yeah, it's locked. I want to say this is like... Yeah, I don't know if I ever got this or not. I see these. Oh, maybe I go in a certain order. Hey, like I said, it's been a while. That'll be the last one, so it'll be like this one first. And then... Oh, that's right, you just gotta find them. I don't think that's been right for this. Yeah, there's all the sills, and then... There we go. Easy. Easy does it. I feel like the sound is better. Maybe I'm crazy. Alright. The sound just feels like higher. Like, I'm also not sure if it really matters. Because I had a different headset when I played originally on PS4. And then I did like an upgrade video, like how well did the game hold up. We've already been there. Actually, have we? A little bit right. Let me go over here. I know we're supposed to go the other way.
Here's this way. I can see more tracks.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Or we can follow you.
You will be searching, buddy. My ultimate goal is to get to the part where we fight that guy. I mean, this has been... God, I played a lot of games on, like, PC that have come out on PS5 or PS4 before, but it's just like, this is just awesome. Let me go down, right? I don't think I ever saw this before. Okay, okay.
They were just hungry.
What?
The wolves. They weren't hungry.
not sure I ever got this far in the open. I think I always just went a linear path. But this is kind of cool. Never knew this was back here. Lost and founds. 12 XP, I'll take. This game runs super smooth. I'm excited, man. Like, it's a lot of... My ultimate goal, like, in January right now is just trying to get to, like, Dying Light 2 or something, you know? But, I mean, this could be something I play for a while, too. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. Like I said, 20,000 likes in this first video. I'll probably do a part 2. Just kind of see how it actually goes.
Now, where do we go from here?
We're going to go back. I thought the run would be shift. I'm hitting shift, but we're not really running. Unless it's I just want to check the keybind or the shift to be. Okay, shift is sprint. Oh no, it says. Oh, that's left shift. Okay, that's what I was like. Hell, oh, wait a minute. What's this up here? Hey, let's go. For Hack Silver, I will take it. Hack Silver, did I say it right?
Up there. You went to the old temple. But Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
Do I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer.
I don't look
I went
around.
hunting with Mother a bunch of times. Never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
I remember these like little puzzles here now. Okay. And we gotta go. Oh, we gotta take care of this enemy health bar. You know what I mean? Hey, let's go. Come on, buddy. Gotta admit, combat in this game is too good. Might change heavy attacks in the end or whatever. Five or something like that. It's just over the side mouse buttons. That's not all of it. We good? I know I'm gonna check back here really quick. Hey, there was something back here. It was like a puzzle in front of us, but what is over here? I love that shade effect. Oh no. I can't run yet. Like it won't let me. Then we gotta learn how to. Maybe we're good? Hey, we're good.
You are not ready for trolls, boy.
I know, I just... Yes, Father.
Hey, 3 of 4. I don't think I've ever gotten all these before.
What?
He can no longer use it. We can.
Nice graphics, well, in the distance it don't look too hot, but that's just, you know, it's just a render setting. But up close though, it looks amazing. Alright, let's head on back. I think that's everything over here. Gotta just do some slow exploring, you know? I only plan on doing a single video for this. We'll kind of see how it goes. I really like how the mouse and keyboard goes with this game so well. I was kind of worried about that. We have to or act or something, don't we? Stop it from going back. Oh, hold on, what is this? Oh, I remember getting this one. Okay. More hack silver, let's get. Look at my inventory really quick. Armor. I hate how it's got him lit up, but I can't use anything. Let's just look at everything really quick. Not able to do much right now. I spent so much time. My PS4 save file, I had like everything. I just wish that I kept, or it had like a cross progression type thing. It'd be nice.
So.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going? I think he's this way.
You know, trying to get me to not explore or what? Alright, let's go look around. There's something back here. Going for the 100% already, Brad. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot about these things. Detonate or whatever. There's something back there, so we'll try to... Oh yeah, let's get it. Maybe, can you throw it through here? No, like, it looks like it fit through there. I don't think you can. I think it's... Oh, it's up here. Yeah, there we go. Blow them up. Now we can lift this up and get everything back there. Should be good to go. Man, it's crazy how much changes in just like almost 4 years since this game came out, right? I was living like in a rental house. Now I have a house. It's just like I have an owner now. You know, it's just crazy, man. And that's just in a couple of years. Let's see what we got. Ooh, hold on. I haven't had this much fun playing a single-player game in a while. Like, not a lot of the newer games seem as polished, I guess is what I was trying to get at. What's back here? Oh, no.
Look here.
Oh, look! It's Skolanati, the giant wolves who chased the sun and moon. Where did they come from? How did they get up there? What's happening there at the end? They eat the sun and moon? And then everybody fights?
More than myth. I always like how the game rewards you for just finding, like, all the secrets of the lore. Actually, hold on. Check it out really quick. Let's see. Massive fight, Odin, Thor, and the World Serpent. Could it be? Alright, let's head on out. I think we got everything so far. I don't think I've missed anything yet. Could be wrong though. I don't know if I probably could have just walked off, can I went left, got this chest. Everything else is good. Yeah, it won't let me run yet. I think I remember you can't run for a little while. More like a tutorial type thing.
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Feet solid. Steady yourself.
Just press E.
Exhale
Hold on.
Steady your aim and breathe in.
Easy clap. Let's go.
Good.
Yeah, I was a bit confused by the way the mouse looked on there. I was like, wait.
It's still alive.
Poor thing.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
can't.
Feel free to empower your people with Bamboo HR. Click below for a free trial now.
We're gonna fight that?
We have no choice.
Alright, here we go. Alright, now I can press.
Okay, just tell me when to shoot.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Hey, get out of there, buddy. Oh, no! I gotta be careful. Hold on, let me get someone else. Let's get this back here. Yo, the shield doesn't. Honestly, I feel like this fight is so easy. This is such a good introduction to boss fight. I loved it. Like, the Valkyries were insane. I just screwed up a little bit. Okay. I treat it like Dark Souls for a minute. Just go with what works. That's all you gotta do. Just like a couple of attacks right there. Last one. Come on, buddy. You can actually just get this way in. Yeah, when you start playing more like, I guess, passive against him, it's a little bit easier. I was kind of rushing in, just trying to get it done. Take that right there. That's a bad idea.
Control yourself, boy.
You guys watch. There you go. Good chip away on the taking the easy path. That's a good like introduction fight though. Like I said, it's really well done.
Boy.
Think I'm afraid of you! You're nothing to me!
Boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
We did it. serious? I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I can do this.
You are not ready.
That was a good fight.
I am ready.
Do not speak again.
Now we got the spread opened up.
The path on is this way.
Gotta take my time getting back to. I want to like look around here, make sure there wasn't anything else hidden, like up in there maybe. I don't see anything. It says R3. What am I? I'm on a PC now. What is going on here? Stun. Press F to grab the stun enemy. I love that. I love the kicks. Hey, let's go. Used to the controls, man. It's very nice though. We got a couple options here. We got there. What is this? Oh, missed. Ooh, that was clean. Oh no! Oh, that's right. Stuff's not gonna work on it. I mean, I can just put it up and just go. Reaper's Doom. Nice. That was sick. I didn't even need that right there.
And I told you not to speak.
Look at the map really quick. I want to see what's in here, but I don't know. Hidden chamber. Let's go in here really quick then.
Still can't get the doors open, huh?
Quiet.
Hey, Slay, what you talking about? I love how you seemed all offended. Alright, well, at least we know we've checked out every part. I don't know why I don't remember a lot of this. I guess it's just the amount of stuff that I've been through personally over the last 4 years, having a daughter, all that stuff. And you just forget things, you know? Alright, looks like we're in the main area. The one thing I feel like I did miss something. Because I got 3 out of 4 on that one thing. Now I don't know where the last one is, but I feel like I've already passed it. You can always come back to these areas though, which is nice. I'm pretty sure. I think you can come back here eventually. Around here.
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home.
He's like, stop asking questions. I'll look around really quick. There was some stuff. I remember coming back here. There's like that Easter egg in the ending where you come back here for like an extra ending or whatever. Was this one? Artifact set. It is. Okay, that was the last one. Interesting. All right, we got 100% so far, I think. Now I know once we go in there, what all happens. I'll like see if there's anything back here really quick. Some kind kind of exploring everything. This is where you dock the boat or whatever. Okay. I don't think there's any other spot to go. I thought I saw something in the distance. I guess when I saw something like right there. I don't think you can go past this yet. This is for later on. That's such a nice touch that it sticks to the wood like that. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Inside, boy.
I was actually just kind of leaning back watching. I forgot you gotta walk up here to interact.
He doesn't know anything.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry and fight.
Anger can be a weapon. Control it. Use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on, then.
You want me to hit?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again. Your anger. You can get lost in it. That ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
What's that?
Quiet.
Come on out! No use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
I thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one. Long way from home, aren't you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened and so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods like a coward.
You do not want this fight.
Oh, be sure I do.
Leave my home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
Fine. My turn.
How incredibly disappointing. Come on, then.
Such a cool fight. Go, bud. Let's go. I love how he just absorbs everything.
For me.
Oh, that's right. You can't block that one. Come on, dude. Let's go. I feel like the little Spartan kick he does, like that right there, doesn't do a lot of damage compared to like the normal hit. Hey, let's go. Little stun lock action.
Come on already.
Okay, I don't know why, but
Tell me what I want. It all starts real simple. Why are there two beds in there?
Edmund will love it.
Struck a nerve, did I? Who are you hiding?
Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard. So, care to try again?
You talk too much.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that house with.
That's an odd combination of keys right there. me. Hey, let's get it. One of the best fights in video games. Because it shows like all the potential of the game. Oh God.
I don't have time for this.
I keep trying to like. You better jump over and like that right there. I should have dodged out of the way. All over that. There we go. Might be enough.
Leaving so soon? When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have at me. I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this.
Look how quiet it is right now.
Seen it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. It didn't have to be this way. Pathetic. You can't win. I feel nothing. You feel everything, and you keep trying. I'm not my brother, and if you'd given me what I wanted, it wouldn't have ended this way. But no. Let's finish this. Can't beat me.
How does this fight be this long? I saw it right the last second.
I feel nothing.
About to get my. Yo, okay, if you're up close, you can't do anything. Dude, you have enough time, it's like. Almost got it. Almost. Yeah, when you're up close, you can't do much. let's go. We're almost good.